Yoink. Yoink, yoink. All right. First to the video DFS. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, I was late getting out of work. That really was fun. Crap, I forgot my knife. I'll be back again. Welcome everybody in. Do your job. Be a good chat, you know. Okay. Now I'm back. I had to get in the knife. All right. Son of a gun. I'll be back again. Hey, we'll start the video as soon as we get to 10 likes. 10 thumbs up. All right, 5 likes. Come on, I said we gotta get to 10. Who's slacking? I got some stuff to show you now. I finally got it all, well, I shouldn't say all organized. I got it all here. There we go. First job on Monday. Well, congrats. I gotta open this box up and see what's inside. We're to 9. Almost there. Which is okay. It's giving me time to open up one of these boxes to make sure I can see it. Hey, there we go. We got to 10. Okay, welcome in. We are officially started. You have to get to 10 first. It's the rules. I don't really make them. I just think them up and write them down. All right, so who in this little group over here is ready to see the first edition of the 2311 group? I'm almost getting out of the box. There we go. Here we go. Bubba Wallace's 2311 164th promotional. Oh, there it goes. Just foam. But there you see it. We've got our number 23. Well, and it's 2311, but 2311. Let's see. There we go. Limited edition show car is what they call it. Toyota show car. But yes, it is the 2311 Toyota show car. It's got 2311 on the hood. So that's our... Get off there, you. That's the promotional car there. So that one is here. Let's see what else is in this bin. This is all 164ths. Holy cow, look at that. It's the same thing. Okay, so I got a couple of them. And let's go to the next one. Ooh, okay. I forgot I had this one coming. So this one there, that is going to be Kevin Harvick's 2021 Jimmy John's car. Bruh, what? And hold up, gotta go back up. I missed something. Just found the latest wave of Authentics at Target today and had them... Oh, nice. That is a pretty good deal. I don't know who you are, Skeeter. I don't know. Anyway, so yes, we have Harvick's 2021 Jimmy John's car. I'm guessing there's a second one of those because I tend to do at least 2. Not that one. There it is. Okay. And there's the second one. So we got 2 of these. As I said, I don't do 1/64 on the website anymore in single. They're just going to be in mystery boxes. But when you if you are interested in a specific car, in the mystery box, note what car that is. Right 12, I might knock it down and do a set of 6 or a set of 12, because 12 is kind of a lot. So, trying to make it as good or as simplified as possible. But anyway, let's go here. So this is the other car that came in, Jimmy John. Wow, Joey Logano's 2021 Pennzoil car. So you can see that one there. That is the red numbers. You can see the windshield's popped open there, so we're gonna have to take a look at that quick. Why not? Am I going? Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Am I going to have Sheldon wins? Sheldon. Good grief! I can't even read tonight, man. You guys, I think I'm just gonna have to shut the live stream down. I can't read. I'm no longer capable of that. Here we go. There's that little screwdriver. All right, let me scroll back up here. Sheldon Creed's Phoenix win and Austin Cedric's Phoenix win on the website. So I plan to get at least for reviewing. And I planned to collect that one anyway. But I can definitely put that on the site. I don't have pre-orders or anything, but if I can reserve one and put it on the site and see if that's something you're interested in. The thing is, I didn't have my website up at the time when that was originally offered, so I haven't gone backwards and started listing things that I didn't have. But definitely, I definitely can get it, so that is not going to be an issue at all. So Jimmy Logano, yes, that's a shout out directly to you, Hayden. Jimmy Logano, that windshield is popped up. Let's see here. Does it pop back down? And kinda. Trying to see if it'll just pop back down in place. Does not appear so. So that one will have to get photographed as evidence of defectiveness. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. So there you can see that the windshield's popped up. Cool looking car though. I mean, solid paint scheme, but yeah, that's not going to work. So, welcome to the defective pile, Joey Logano. Your little car is going to go over here. Yeah, that's a total Lionel moment there. Let me read up some. Actually, before I read up some, I'm going to let you guys look at some new stuff, because I just started and I can't just read without giving you guys something to look at. Let's get you something good to look at too. How about something I shared on Instagram? Anyone else watching it or follow me on Instagram? If you do, you know I got something today with a specific DIN number. If you do follow me on Instagram, let me know quick, and then I'm going to post it or put it on the screen. I got a cat rubbing up against my leg. Yes, the Harvick, but the post before that. There we go. He's got it. Although you're missing a T at the end of both of those names, CDN. Yes, I got these in. These were in yesterday, but I didn't have a chance to make the video. I was working on my car, getting it ready to go to Indy. And so these came in. I had to get a look at them. I couldn't wait because I was very curious about how the autograph was going to look. So there you can see Harry Gant's autograph is on the back windshield. I wasn't sure. I originally thought they were just going to put it on the deck or the bed lid, and I was like, I don't know if I like that. So I actually got a couple of these. But the dual autographed one, I ended up really liking because I really like the signature across the back. So, and that is DIN number 1. So I got DIN 1, a dual autographed truck, and I also did get the dual autographed Xfinity car here as well. So both of these are new. I have those unboxed. So those I had to take a look at yesterday. I was too impatient for that. Today's video is brought to you by A&W Root Beer. I'm out of Mountain Dew. But yes, very, very cool set here. So this one I was very happy with. As I said, I do have an extra autographed truck I'm going to put on the site, but I might be able to get another one for here. Autographed by who? This is autographed by Brett Moffitt and Harry Gant, because this is a throwback to Harry Gant's number 33 car. So you got Harry Gant on, you can see it there, on the rear window there. The autograph versions are very expensive, I will say. You can see it's also on there. You are getting a pretty darn good group of autographs. You're getting Harry Gant's autograph on there, but the autographs are expensive. I will 100% say that. So, the non-autographs are probably the best option if a budget, but still definitely a good Xfinity and truck here. These are pretty solid, in my opinion. So, all right, let me get through here and answer some questions. So I got to scroll way back up here. Oh yeah, Justin's in here. Yes, I am excited for Indy. Hey, can't wait to see you there. Yep, okay, I did that one. Thoughts on the trailer for the new NASCAR game? I liked what I saw, but I'm a little concerned at the lack of depth that I've heard of. So far, it sounds like it's going to be able to do the racing part good, which is always awesome. But without some type of, I guess, reward for the grind, if you know what I mean. If you're a gamer, you know what I mean by grind. You know, you keep playing the game and you're working towards something. Without having things like credits that would unlock thunder plates back in the old games, those types of things are what make you really keep playing the game, because you keep unlocking. You know, you've got things to progress into. So this game has to have that. I'm not sure what they have right now, but it does look like the driving engine is going to be a lot better than Heat. So that should be good. Somehow you're able to buy Casey Mears 2007 25 COT. Should be here next week after my birthday. Cool. That'll be a nice ad. That's a good paint scheme because it has the 25 with the correct Hendrick font. Let's see. The truck looks nice. Absolutely. Absolutely. Autograph by who? Yep. I think we already did that one there. Okay. Yes. No. Yeah. Obviously it's Brett, but it's also Harry Gant. Heat Evolution, I don't know. I only had NASCAR Heat 3, and I thought it was terrible. I went back and started playing the 2015 game. Yeah, that was just my thing. What? Movement is a child? Hide him? I don't know who Movement is, man. He's too young. It's Diecast, guys. I'm not going to ban some. These are Diecasts. It's not like I'm sitting here talking about adult themes. Although we are drinking beer. Oh, there's a Reddit. Okay, so yeah, no big deal, bro. That stuff's smooth. Who wins Cup Series regular season champion? I got to go with Kyle Larson. I mean, he's been just hunting and stalking Denny Hamlin down now for a while, so... All right, so let me get that truck and car off the way. Let's look at our next one. There we go. Justin I tried to lap an Indy road course on iRacing. If it's anything like that, it's going to be a show for... Yes. I don't think it'll be that bad because these guys are pretty darn talented, and the course is very forgiving. They don't have a lot of gravel traps and stuff like that. So I think they'll be fine. Hopefully it's a good show, but I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of miss the oval. Do you time Chase? Wait, what? Do you time? I think you mean think Chase Elliott can go back to back. I hope so. I mean, if he can get a back-to-back championship, that'd be great. And I like that Napa scheme. So yes, yellow playoff banners. I think that'll look pretty good. I'm excited for that. All right, now the one I wanted to show you guys next. Chase won't go back to back. I don't know, man. If you don't think that he's got a good shot, he's running better this year than he did last year. I agree, Larson has been faster, but I'm going to bring it all back to Phoenix this year, where Chase Elliott looked like the car to beat. And yeah, he didn't get it done, but by the end of the race, he was the best Hendrick car. So if Hendrick is on their game, we could see it. Hamlin's not missing the playoffs. There's no way that's happening. All right, so here we go. This one also came in today. This is Bubba Wallace's DoorDash car. So this is his first, actually sponsored car, not the show car. So this is a pretty cool car. Really, really short spoiler on the back. Look at that. There's, no spoiler there. So, yes, we do get Bubba's DoorDash car in. The first of the 2311s, besides, obviously, the, why am I trying to say it right? Besides the show car. But yes, we do have wallets on both of the windows. So we got a pretty good paint scheme, honestly. It's pretty sharp. I don't see any major flaws in it either. So yes, this one is in. I got a couple of these as well, so I will have that. And that'll be as well. Oh, all you guys are whining about Chase winning last year. Look, I am not the biggest Harvick fan, but even I know he had the best season last year. But if you're going to call Jimmy Johnson a 7-time champion and then say that Chase's championship is a Mickey championship, you're lying to yourself. You can't have both. So either Jimmy's championships don't count or Chase's championship does. There's no middle. You can't have it where one does and one doesn't. The fact is, Kyle Busch missed 11 races and won a title. So Chase's championship is far better than, frankly, Jimmy Johnson's 2016 title. It's better than the 2015 title. It's better than the 2018 title. So there's plenty of other situations where other drivers won that shouldn't have. I don't like the format. Never have. Not saying I did, but I'm not going to sit there and act like, if one doesn't count, they all don't count, in my opinion. So, all right, let's see here. Yeah, Chase Elliott didn't win to the road course at Daytona last year for the second time. But he also has a lot more top twos this year. He's been far more close to the front on some of these other tracks. Let's do the ARC, I suppose. Crafton exposed the system. I'm not going into that. I'm already ticked off enough at the Truck Series because of other reasons from last year. So, we don't need to go in there. Besides, we got some cars to look at. Denny Hamlin's Talladega playoff car is in. And here is the best news for everybody in here. I mean that. Anybody in here that wants one of these cars, ARC or Elite. First six, I think it's 6. First 6 of you guys that want to get this car, I think I have at least that many, but I also got pins. So this has the Yellowwood 500 pin with it. So, let's go ahead and pop this open and we'll take a look. This is also known as the Yellow Line 500 because of all the Yellow Line penalties, including the finish. So there's the car. This is the pin from the event. So I've got these available. These are going to go with the car, either ARC or Elite. I believe I got to check and make sure. I think I have 6 or 7, but I got to make sure. So I will obviously be keeping one of these with an Elite in my collection, but the rest of these pins, I do have duplicates, are going with the cars. So if you get them off the website, as soon as this goes up, you get the pin with it, and there's no extra charge for the pin. So I used to do it where the pin was a little more expensive. At this point, I just need to do more advertising to the site, and I want to get you guys good deals. So the pin goes with the car and will be on the site. So it's not up yet. It'll probably be after the Indy weekend, maybe if I have time while I'm on my way down there. But yes, pin and car will be on there. So kind of weird. You have this little line here. That was something I always noticed on that Talladega win. Not too dirty. The front's a little dirtied up. You'll see all the dirt and dust up there. And then you see you got the same lines there as far as the dirt kind of streaking across there. So a little interesting there for sure. Also, look at the winner stickers. That was his 6th win of the... Wait, that was his 7th win of the year, wasn't it? Yeah, this was his 7th win of the year. I don't know why it only has 6. It's supposed to have 7, but... Yeah, so pretty good car. That'll be a good one. I can't wait to get that review done. But as I said, pins are going with it, so that'll be kind of nice. Eric Jones, man, that race was just infuriating as a Matt DiBenedetto fan. I really want that guy to get his win. I mean, after I was there at Bristol, he deserved to win that race, and just Newman'd him. That was unfortunate because, it really did ruin that race. But he totally deserved that one. All right, let's go back down to the bottom of the chat here. Yeah, I know all this forcing below the line. I think they just need to get rid of that rule. Let them run wherever they got to run. Where was I at? There you go, box. All right, did I get them all? Let's see. Bubba DoorDash. No, just kidding. That's another car. Okay, yep, that's all the 164th. So we did look at all those. Now let's get into another 124th. This is going to be Chase Elliott's 2020 Roval car. Newman did not hold his line. If DiBenedetto is on his outside and he's quote-unquote holding his line, DiBenedetto would not have had a bit of damage to his bumper. Don't you bring those lies in here. DiBenedetto is probably a little overrated. But his team at Wood Brothers has been abysmal. I was so excited when they fired Gregor when he was so bad on the box. He was... Did my cat just knock something down? I think he did. Yeah, he was so bad on the box, man. Okay. I'm getting distracted, guys. I got to get this stuff going. I got to get to Indy tomorrow. There's the roll. I said Roval. Oh, it is Roval. Yeah, not Daytona. Yeah, I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. I know what I'm doing. Okay. So there's our Roval box in Elite. Dibby to Xfinity. I'd be okay with that. Hey, prove that you belong there by winning a bunch of races in Xfinity. I'm good with that. He doesn't have trophies yet, so that's my thing. That's the same thing with Hemrick. Hemrick has 0 trophies, so I don't buy any of the crap of like, oh, he's a great driver. Like, I'm sorry, great drivers get trophies. They find ways. DeBenedetto, I give way more leniency to because he never had a top-tier ride. Even Wood Brothers was, yeah, they're okay, but, you know, Ryan Blaney got lucky when he got his win, so let's be fair. So there's the Bank of America win. Hemrick is third in points in a Joe Gibbs car. He should be winning, leading the points. He's getting outrun by Ty Gibbs in his first 10 starts. What I'm saying is Joe Gibbs has top quality cars, and he's not winning. Anyway, yes, so there's those two things. Obviously, the car itself, really dirty. I mean, look at the roof there. You can see all the dirt on the roof. Around the right front, or the left front corner, there's plenty of dirt up here, too. And then you have them over on the right side as well. And then, ooh, empty window net. That's nice. Or I shouldn't say empty window. No right side window. I like that. So no right side window in there. A lot of dirt on the side, honestly. See, down the whole right side, we just have a decent amount of rubber buildup on there. There was a little rain during this race, I believe, but it did clean up afterwards. And so we got a decent amount of rubber on this. I'm pretty excited. This is a good one. I didn't know if it was going to turn out if it was going to turn out that good. The number 9 is really small, but I don't know. Hopefully that's not like a trend. But what does it say? Cup Series playoffs, round of 12. So yeah, this is a pretty solid car. I'll give it that. I do have extras of these, so these will be out there already as well. But yeah, Roval car came in, so got another one to add to that Chase Elliott. I don't want to call it a shelf because it's actually a mantle, but my big old Chase Elliott set that I got. Okay, I need to put that back in its box because otherwise I'm going to be out of space. So the next car is going to be over here. Oh my gosh, guys, you my chat. I can't even keep up anymore. If I miss your chat, it's nothing personal. I kid you not. I am trying, but I also need to get through all these cars tonight. Otherwise, you guys are going to get bored of just staring at my darn table. That's no fun. Who wants to look at a table all day? What the heck was that? Oh, okay. All right, so this one I also unboxed yesterday because I really wanted to see it. This is Kevin Harvick's Bristol win from last fall. This was a race I attended in person. So I have made the review of it already, but I will be adding some video to it from when I was at the track. So soon I will have a new phone, tomorrow actually, and I'll be able to do a little bit more editing with that one, and that'll free me up a little bit. But we do have decent rubber buildup on this car. Looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I was actually rooting for Kyle Busch to get his win because, I mean, it's Kyle Busch at Bristol. I would love to at least see him win once at that track because he's been so good there. And it was also in the Skittles car, which looks really good when it wins at Bristol. This one looks okay. You can still see some rubber buildup, but I don't know. That red car with the rubber buildup just looks so good. So yeah, the playoff cars there. I hate the spoiler. Please get the right spoiler on the Fords. They never have the right spoiler. So they need to get the short spoiler on these because it's really annoying. But yeah, so it does have the wrong spoiler. But yeah, I mean, it's my races seen in person collection. So now that is my third time seeing Kevin Harvick win in person, I believe. Yes, third time. So I've seen Harvick win now 3 times in person. I have now seen Logano win 3 times in person. Hamlin twice. Kyle Busch twice. Elliott once. Truex once. And Keselowski once. So that's my current setting, or my current standing, I should say. Harvick should have won the championship. Yes, I agree he should have won the championship, but not for the wins. It was for his points. I hate the idea that wins are the only thing that matter. Like, I'm sorry, but this year Denny Hamlin deserves to be in the title fight, and he doesn't have a single win. But he still deserves to be there. I don't know. Races can be fluky. Sometimes you're fast and you just don't get those wins. You've seen Carl Edwards win. Hold on. How many races you been to? If you've seen Carl Edwards win 9 times and Harvick win 16, you've obviously been to a lot of races. I mean, I'm just putting it this way. Of all the races I've been to, I have seen 2 guys win 3 times, and frankly, they're probably 2 of the most disliked drivers on my personal list. No way. No. You've been to 25 races and seen 2 guys win. That is hilarious. Where in the world are you going to races at? That's hilarious. I mean, kind of, not really, but dude, that's terrible. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so the Martinsville is available at the haulers. Dang, it's too bad I got mine coming, but yes, Logano is probably one of my least favorite drivers, and so is Kevin Harvick. I don't really care for either of those two. Joey's a good guy. I don't know that Kevin is, at least not at the track. I don't really care for that. Like, I want to get these signed by the drivers. Those are the 2 guys where I'm like, I want them signed, but so yeah, that's but I've seen both of those guys win 3 times. The guys that I like, which are Chase Elliott, I kind of like Truex. I've only seen them win once. But then I've also seen Keselowski, not a huge fan. Denny Hamlin, fairly neutral on, and Kyle Busch I'm kind of favorable towards. So I've seen Kyle win twice, which is favorable. Denny is neutral. Keselowski is slightly negative. So it's, it's a mix. Anyway, let's get on to the next one here. Harvick won, or Edwards win 1 Chase, or wait, Junior won. Oh, cool. Where did you see Junior win at? That's awesome. And Harvick 2. Harvick 2 had to have been Kansas, I would have thought. Both of the races I've taken my friend to, Byron has won. That's even luckier because he's only won 2. Kyle Busch with 5 wins. I've only seen Kyle Busch win 1 truck race, so that's why maybe I'm not so sick of it, because he only won it once. Okay, so that's Bristol. We don't need to look at a second Bristol yet. I do have to inspect these cars, though, so we will be looking at them today. Oh, here we go. Let's look at the Richmond win for Keselowski. How about we look at that? Oh, 8 Michigan. Okay, that's a little older. I need to get rid of that trash. Okay, let's throw that over there. Oh, Bubba Wallace fan 23. I gotta laugh at you a little bit. I literally just showed it. Your timing is horrendous, but luckily I didn't set it too far away. So yes, there's the Bristol win. It's there. I'm gonna start unwrapping the Richmond win so you have a chance to quickly look at it. Your older brother somehow seen Larson win all of them. Chase Elliott wins the Glen. Oh, okay. The first race at Chicago. So, Justin, you've seen some spread out races. See, I've only gone to races. My first ever race was 2012, and then I only got to see 3 races up until 2016. Actually, 2017. So, 2017, I got to see no more than 1 race. Then 2018 hit, and I kind of realized and bought my own hybrid so that I could really drive a lot of distances without a lot of expense. And in 2018, I went to 3 races. 2019, I went to 2 races. Nope, 3. 2019, I went to 3. 2020, I went to 2. And this year, I'm actually going to 4 Cup races. So, yes, I will be going to 4 Cup races. So, yes. After 08, hadn't seen one for 10 years. Justin, man. Good thing you'll all see at the Glen, or not the Glen, at Indy this weekend. It's too much fun. I can't stay away from the track. So, anyway, Bristol win. I know somebody was looking here. But yes, so there's that Bristol win. I like it. It's going in my win seen in person. I actually didn't get any of these for the website. I couldn't get them. They weren't available, so missed it. Hybrid. Dude, you see all that green that's getting puked out? That's money. That's saving me money. I spend $20 and I can drive all the way to Indianapolis. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care that it's ugly. It gets me from A to B in the cheapest way possible. That says they're saving the environment's a liar. It doesn't save the environment, it destroys it. I don't give a rip. It saves me money. Anyway, so here's our Richmond win. Let's get off of that topic. The playoff win, you can see we got our tape. We got some rubber. Same paint scheme, though, as what we got at New Hampshire. I think the New Hampshire might have been better, brace detail-wise. You do got the playoff spoiler and the playoff banner up there, so that is one thing. The 2 looks a little bigger on the roof this time. They may have actually got that correct. What? I'm not even going to try and read, man. Oh, you're a mechanic. Hey, they're not that hard to work on. I don't think I've ever even had to take mine to a shop. As long as you don't kill yourself by touching the battery when it's not disconnected properly. But that's more of an electrician, I suppose. So don't do that. But yes, this is the Richmond win. So this one's probably, I don't want to say the least eventful. The car's got decent race detail, but I don't know. The New Hampshire was better. The paint scheme was so good for the Coke 600. The Bristol had good, so that was all solid. It's so. I can't get any far there. So, it's not too bad. It's just lacking on detail. Little rubber buildup in a couple spots, but that's it. He really didn't get into anyone. It's a short track. Like, come on. Chase Elliott, the next 7-time champ. It's possible, but he's gonna have to perform on every championship 4 he gets into. You got guys like Harvick that have been in the championship 4, like, I don't know, 5 times, and he's only gotten once. Like, possible, but he has to make sure that he takes advantage of every single opportunity. And we don't know if he will or not. We really haven't seen it. All right. More A&W there. Closest track to you is Sonoma, and it's 12 hours. Oh, man. Oh, yes. If you're way up in the Northwest, you're kind of hosed, man. I will say, Vegas flights tend to be cheap from what I've heard. So that would be a good one to just be able to do. Let's see. Do you get paid good when you are a mechanic? You'd have to ask. I mean, I think generally it's not terrible, but I mean, I've had to learn to work on my own car just because for me, that seems to be the best way to do it. So, been a fan since 01, went to my first Cup race at Kansas this year and going back in October. Well, awesome. I love going to Kansas. That's actually my Cup home track. I go to, obviously, Iowa would be my home track, but they don't have a Cup race. So Kansas is my home track when it comes to Cup races. But I go every year to both races if I can. So hopefully I'll see you all down there. I haven't been to a race since 2011. Man, you got to get there. Ty Gibbs, future driver of the 19, wouldn't surprise me. When's the release of the JJ Final Ride raced version? Probably in the next... I got to be careful here. I'm going to say 3 or 4 weeks. I'm going to go 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. Larson's not going to be the next 7-time. It's taken him too long to get his first. He's already 28, I think. So, yes, it's theoretically possible for sure, but, I mean, you got to realize Chase Elliott's only 25 years old. Like, even if he only wins 3 more in the next, 8 years, he's still only going to be 33 with 4 championships. So, he's got a long career. People don't realize Jimmy Johnson was barely racing at this current age that Chase Elliott is at. So, Chase will win 7 championships when he gets 10 wins in one season. Yeah, he has to win a lot more races in a season there first. Yeah, I know what you mean, Justin. I've forgotten sometimes too when when I've seen races that guys I didn't like win, and I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of remember. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to read chats. You guys are all chatting with each other. That's fine. That's good. Let's get to our next car here. We've already looked at the Charlotte win, the Charlotte win, the Charlotte win. So I have some for the site if you haven't noticed already. Oh, I got to slide back here. All right, what do we got here? Bristol win, liquid color. Here we go. Let's look at that. Yeah, Byron is 23, but I haven't seen anything out of Byron that shows me he's going to be a champion. He's got decent consistency, but when it comes to that tenacity to get up on the wheel and go win the race, I just haven't seen it. So this is the liquid color of that, and I'm not going to lie, this was a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. This thing came in, I'm like, whoa, it's like a shimmery midnight blue. So this thing looks a lot sharper than I thought. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I originally planned on kind of getting a good look at it and then, maybe selling it, but man, this liquid color came out sharp. I don't know look at how dark that blue ends up. Usually the liquid doesn't do that, but man, that looks nice. I mean, that's just fantastic. So that is a very, very sharp liquid color. I'm pretty happy with that. So this one came in this afternoon. I really was liking that. It's not chrome. This is the liquid. So you can see, because it's not really shiny up here, it's just kind of shimmered. It's still glossy, don't get me wrong, but in terms of the way the color turned out, it's not super reflective. But yeah, I mean, this car looks really sharp. So this is one of those cars that I did not expect to be as good as it was, and I am pleasantly surprised with how it turned out. So, all right, so let me slide that off, make sure I get the coverage and stuff, because as I said, I got to keep putting them all back in their boxes, or I'm going to get buried in diecast, which is, it's the right way to go, man. If you ever die by getting buried in diecast, I mean, how can you complain? Avalanching or something. That Sherry Strong car is going to be interesting. I got to see what the color is going to be. I see someone was asking about pay on here. You know what's funny? I'm not even afraid to say it, like where it is, because at the end of the day, if a company is like, don't share your wage with your fellow employees, it's like, no, share it immediately. Immediately share it, because that means they're trying to make sure that you don't compare and realize you're getting underpaid. Because somebody's getting underpaid somewhere. Otherwise, they wouldn't say it. Anyway, so this one came in as well. This is Noah's basketball car for this year. You can see they have a different render picture here. So that's new. I've never seen the render picture at this angle. I usually see it at, obviously, the normal angle, where it's kind of up and further to the side. But this is more head-on. So this one, very interesting angle for this. That is definitely one of the new render angles, and I really like it. I mean, I like this paint scheme a lot. You can see it's kind of a brighter colored box. This is the autographed one of 324, and then you know, it's a bright colored box. The 9 over here. I mean, the artwork on this box. This is a hot box. I am loving the artwork on this 2021 so far. So that's a good start, is what I'm gonna say. Did you pre-order the Martin Sherry Strong? Yeah, actually, I have them on my website, so I do have that. As well. More wet beer. William Byron 2020 Kobe liquid color is better than the standard. Just saying. I mean, it's not bad, but liquid color looks amazing on that car. So here we go. This is the basketball. The same as the one he won with last year. I love this paint scheme. This silver on the camo gray. I mean, it just looks fantastic. So this is one of my absolute favorite paint schemes, probably of all time. This is one of the best looking cars on the racetrack. For those who didn't know, this is the same paint scheme Chase Elliott drives, just with different colors. Instead of the Napa Blue, you get this. So that's where you definitely get, you know, that different color. So instead of blue, you get the camo gray, get yellow where this red, orange is, and then you get silver here. So this is definitely a, tastes like toothpaste. Don't lie, man. So this is definitely a pretty sharp paint scheme. I like it. And now I also get it autographed because I have all the other Gregsons autographed. So I kind of like keeping them like a scent like that. All right. Yeah, I do agree. Without the rim liner, they do look cheap. You can add paint to them, which kind of makes it pretty good, but yeah. Is the Chase late model car going to be Elite or ARC? Honestly, I think it's going to be the old ARC, so block of an engine, but it'll still have, I think it'll still have opening trunk if we're lucky. Let's see here. Any word on the checkers or wreckers for Elliott? It's not in yet. I'm not sure if that's going to be before or after the Homestead. Or not Homestead. See, I always get that confused. The Phoenix. I think it's going to be after the Phoenix, most likely. So, going to be just a little bit yet. Oh, come here, box. Come on. All right, got another box here. Where did I set my knife? I got to get it open another box. It's heavy. There's a lot of weight to this. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure I can get it popped open here quick. There we go. There we go. Here we go. All right, what do we got in here? Yes, so this is a spare box because my other one got crinkled. So they sent me a replacement box for the Checkers or Wreckers Noah car. Because when I say it got crinkled, it got crinkled. It was a mangled mess. In multiple spots, so that one had to get replaced. All right, so what is in here? Oh, that's the Noah Gragson True Timber car as well. That's the standard non-autographed, though. So that one's actually for my sister, because she is a Noah Gragson fan. All right, next one in here. Yes. Justin Allgaier's 2021 car is in. So we have his 2021 Camaro for the Xfinity Series. How many of those are in here? I think I got 3 of them in here. There we go. Yep, there's 3 of those. So we got a couple of these in for that Allgaier car. I kind of like the black. I actually really like the white car. I thought that one looked really good. I just thought it was a good car size-wise, or not size-wise, but you know what I mean. A good car scheme-wise. All right, let me dig these last 3 out so I can get this box out of my way. Okay. So a few more 164s we're going to be taking a look at. Obviously, I just showed this is Justin Allgaier's car, so these are out now. As I said, I can get somebody one of these for sure if they want them. I just have found that nobody really is interested in getting a single 164th. Going to be better off getting in them as a bundle. So, let's see here. Excited to watch Chase Phoenix. Oh, for Chase Phoenix, right. That's going to be your first 124th. That's awesome. Let me go up here. They should make checkers or records of Reddick's Digga car. I don't think they would sell that well. They're already having trouble with his current cars. They're going to do pretty much all popular drivers, most likely. Any rumors on the next checkers or records? No, there hasn't been, which is interesting because I would really like to see Blaney's Bristol dirt car, and yet we've seen nothing so far. I would like to see it, but we haven't seen anything new as far as that goes yet. So this is another new one that came in. This is a Chase Elliott Napa. Wait a minute. Wait, no, sorry. It's a Bill Elliott. It's a Chase. Okay, you get my point. So this is the Bill and Chase Elliott Championship 164th. Got a Cup Series banner, but then it's got this side here where it's got 1988 and kind of a Bill Elliott paint scheme with gold rims. And then it flips and swaps over to the Napa car over on this side. So kind of a double-sided car, not super crazy or fancy, just a little piece of, I don't know, it's just unique. I guess the best way I'd put it. It's just a unique car. So it's yeah, hate how they executed it. I would agree. It's like they could have done it so many other ways. I get keeping the roof and panels similar color, but I just wish they would have done something more with the 9. I think they could have done maybe a front fender, but I don't know. It's interesting. The 164th are in lots on the website. Bubba Wallace fan. They're in sets of 12 currently. I'm going to add, I think, sets of 6. I can't get as big of a discount on the sets of 6s, though. Obviously, you have to have more, they have to have a lot more cars in them to do it. I'm going to see, though, how many in a priority box from USPS, and then I will make that the other number. And so if you're ever interested in a single car, you can always message me and get that way. Otherwise, if you want it in your bundle, all you have to do is just, when you get the mystery box, put a note on the order saying, I'm really interested in, this car, or I'm really interested in the Allgaier, or I'm really interested in this car. And so that way, if I have it, I can add it to there. If it doesn't, I will always contact ahead of time first to make sure just that one's not there. But, that's just how I work. Because sometimes there's cars that go really fast and they're out of stock and you can't get a hold of them. Cars that, fit that example would be ones, I don't know, something like this. That car is already sold out in most places, and I only have a grand total of 3. So these are ones you hop on pretty quick. The Hooters Night Owl, which, by the way, he will be racing this weekend at Indy, so I will get to officially have seen the Night Owl race, and I got to see the Mountain Dew car race at Kansas. So, I mean, I'm just saying, I get to see the good paint schemes, I don't have to watch the junk ones. I get to see good cars run. So, yes, these are definitely the harder ones to find. But yes, they basically, I just have found that for 164s, it's too much extra work to be putting single digit quantities in because they're just so darn small. So I've just decided to go that route. Let's see here. He needs to win in that car. So yes. But he has to make it interesting, because see, if he wins in this car, I'm going to show it quick again. He has to get some damage to the door or something, because it's all black, which means it's not going to show race detail very well. You have to have a white car to show that detail. So if it's this way, he has to hit a bunch of stuff, or get some door rubs, maybe a wall scrape, something like that. Like, he's got to get some character on the car, otherwise it's probably going to look pretty boring. But I agree, he does need to win in this car, because I would love to have a Hooters car and a Mountain Dew car side by side. Also, we have Keselowski's 2021 discount car. That one came in on the 164th end as well. So they actually took that off of the throwback from last year and decided to kind of use it here. Let's see, I already had that. Let's see, I got two more. All right. So Joey Logano's AAA car also came in. This is also in that 164th box. So you can see that there. We've got the scallop paint scheme, but it's red and blue. But yes, the Joey Logano scallop car, I mean, it's an okay paint scheme, but, you know, it's Joey, man. I'm not a Joey guy. Also, we did get the final one in here. Mr. I will not pick up the phone to answer anything about Kyle Larson at all. If anyone knows what's going on this week, it's Christopher Bell's Craftsman car, which I'm not going to lie, the 20 car paint schemes have been fire this year. Most of the 20 cars have looked great. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. But yes, this is a really sharp looking Craftsman car. So that one I also got a couple of as well. So we'll have to get those all put together. I don't think you'll see any confetti, mostly because it's the Brickyard. I don't think I've ever seen a Brickyard car with confetti on it. I mean, I could be wrong. Somebody's going to have to tell me, but I do not believe I have ever seen a Brickyard car with confetti. If you have, you just got to let me know, but I don't think I've seen one. So you have to let me know. Ugh. All right, I'm opening one more box. This should be the last box of the night, I believe, because I think I have to take a check to see what's in it quick, because I don't remember. All right, there we go. So I have to be careful so I don't bend or twist or, you know, goof anything up. There are so many packing peanuts. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. Was that another box? They sent me two boxes. I think they got mixed up on what happened. So I have another replacement box for the Noah Gragson. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do with that. What the heck is this? What? That's weird. I just found something in the box that was really weird. Kind of came out of nowhere. Okay. So yeah, it looks like that last box is something different. But yes, they did. It appears I got two boxes to put together for that Noah Gragson that was bent on the Checkers or Wreckers. So those will get brand new boxes. But turns out the only thing in there is going to be William Byron's 2021 Exalta car. I know we've probably seen it before, but it's always good to get a look at it because I actually did have somebody in here that picked that one up. Is Plastic Fork in here? Plastic Spoon. Fork? Gosh dang it, I forgot the silverware. I know you're plastic and I know you're silverware. But now I have forgotten the rest. Shout it out in the chat if you know who I'm talking to. I'll wait for your chat. I'm a patient man. All right, there we go. Yeah, 380. Okay, cool. Cool. Whoa, this is even cooler. Okay. I don't see him in here. Yeah, I don't see it in there. Bought a 124th Dale Jr. car for 99 cents. Picture said it looked in good shape, but we'll see. Yeah, 99 cents is cheap. So if you got it for that, I'll be surprised. But this was the last one. I actually did get this one on another one, but this is just such a good paint scheme. So yeah, I have that. This was going for the website, and I think we've already done the review on this one, but yeah, this one's fantastic. Yeah, the Homestead win on this should look really good too. So definitely going to look good in win form, but I mean, for a clean car, this still looks really bright. I mean, I said the bright red, just, man, it's nice. So I always like the color in this, but it's definitely one of the sharper 2021 paint schemes. So I personally am a big fan, but let me see. Going to read this. Okay, I think I know where we're at here. Yep, okay. So I'm going to put that one back in its box. Yes, it does grow on you. Show us the box. Okay. It's really something. But, so what I was going to say is stay tuned. There will be another stream on the road tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have my new phone kind of up and running, but I do plan on showing something off I'm supposed to get. I might be lying. I might already have it, but I might have to do with it. So there will be more. There is something pretty cool. That's about all I can really say with it, without getting myself in, sketchy trouble. So I haven't actually even shown off those other Elliott ones yet either. And Justin's got some Elliott Roval cars to bring too. He's gonna bring some of them. So when will the reviews for Denny, Dega, and Harvick Bristol be up? The Harvick one's gonna be a little later because I'm gonna have to do some editing. I don't normally do that much or any editing on some of these videos. The Harvick one's gonna get some other clips added to it, so that one might take a little longer. The Hamlin one could be up as soon as tomorrow. Can I show the Chase collection? I can only show the wins, and that's because my other ones are unfortunately packed away, ready for moving. So I do have the wins out still, but that's it. And they're up above the fireplace in a darker area. So I definitely could, but I have to go all the way across the room, and I'm currently on the charger. So, got to plug tonight's sponsor. Not that. My throat was so dry. Oh yeah, I didn't show this off, but that one was another one that came in. Okay. Anyway, I got distracted. Sorry, guys. Let's see. When will Chase Elliott Phoenix win be available? Probably October. I'm not gonna be too generous. I think it's gonna be about October. I hope it's sooner, but I'm not that confident. So I think it'll be at least October-ish before we see that. So yeah. Best way to pack car. Oh, so that's an interesting question actually, because I'm going to a race this weekend. So give me a sec here. I gotta look around the basement here and see where did I put that packing material. Because I have it, I promise. So there's a couple ways you can do it. I'm shouting from across the room while I look. I don't know. I know I had a box. I don't know. So here's what I did. I'm gonna come back over. I don't have my normal stuff unless it's not in that box either. So I don't know where it went. But my normal mentality, or the way I've packaged them in the past, is I will take a car like this one and I will slide it into a padded mailer. So a padded mailing envelope, it'll go all the way into the side. And then you would actually, it's a big packing envelope. So then you fold it and then you fold the envelope. So the cars are going to be wheel to wheel. So when it's all said and done, you end up with 2 cars per envelope. Depends on how heavy I want to pack it for that day. But I'll put up to 4 envelopes, maybe 5 in a bag if I'm really desperate. So you slide them both in the envelope, then you fold the envelope like this. So the cars will be sitting like this in the envelope, padded mailer all around and in between. So in other words, padded mailer all the way across. Slide this one in, slide that one in, fold them wheel to wheel, and then you've kind of got this little bundle, and it keeps them together. The problem is you are a little exposed out here. So again, be careful how you pack them into a bag. If you're putting them in a bag, don't jam them in there. Don't be pushing and punching them. Like, be careful with it. But that is how I have, at least so far, no damage on my cars. I don't know if it's the safest way to be able to carry up to 12 cars in my backpack and still, keep them relatively safe. I usually put them in 2 separate pockets, so I kind of label the envelopes and know which one's where and where I can find it. But that allows me to, say I'm on pit road area, see a guy, it's like, oh, that one's second pocket, this envelope, pull it out, boom, I've got it, get my pen out, and then I can get it signed. So it's been a while, though, with all the COVID stuff. I haven't got anything signed in a long time, so yeah. Mailing them in the box is a good way. It does take a long time to do. I personally like getting them signed in person, so that's what I like, to get them signed in person. There's just a memory to it, but that's my own personal decision. So why are they making Chase's Bristol car? Because they can make money at it. I got one coming. I just think it's cool to have a dirty Bristol car. I just thought that's a neat thing. So It's not significant in any way, shape, or form. I just thought it was a cool car. I mean, I like dirty race cars, so Checkers Wreckers is kind of the same deal, but this one's it's a dirty race car. So yeah, I would agree. It's like, okay, they're clearly overselling Chase just because they know it'll sell, but it's like they're a business. They're trying to make money, so I don't blame them. But yes, if you're not a fan of Chase, I could see where that's kind of annoying that they won't make somebody's race win, but they'll make Chase Elliott's 10th place finish at Bristol. Like, I could totally see that. So last Friday, I met Kyle Busch at a local track. Well, that's cool. I know he was in Knoxville earlier this week because they're doing the go-kart race before the big sprints this weekend. Yes, if you ever get Chase Elliott stuff signed, you have to be lucky. He usually signs in one corner of the windshield, just the way he signs it. I don't know if it's a hand thing or what. I personally got very lucky. That signature got very centered on the windshield. I'll even tell the story about it. So the way I got that signed is I was standing at the Chevrolet display down in Bristol for the 2019 night race. And that car had recently come out, and so I had it in my bag. And that was the only Chase car I brought. I really wanted that car signed. So I have that car there. We're sitting at the Chevy stage. I'm standing there, and I go... There we go. Okay, so anyway, I'm at the Chevy stage. We're waiting. Alex Bowman comes by. William Byron comes by. Bubba Wallace comes by. I actually got my Bubba Plan B car signed there as well. But I'm standing just along the edge. So I'm not up at the front by the truck. I'm just kind of, as a driver display, I'm along that rope with a bunch of other people. And I'm just standing there. I think Chase was the last one to come through. And on the way in, he decided to stop and sign a few things as he was coming in. So he's coming in. He's, signing hats and stuff. Everyone's pushing all over. I'm not getting too bombarded because I'm fairly good-sized dude. I'm 6'2" and 230. I'm pretty good size. So I don't get bulldozed or anything. But yes, people are kind of rubbing and bumping. So I'm holding the car down pretty low and trying to make sure it doesn't get knocked out of my hand or something. I've got a pretty good grip on it. And so he reaches to go sign it, and instead of just signing it, he actually takes the car out of my hand, picks it up, and just signs it meticulously, and then hands it back to me. Which that's why it turned out so good, is because he wasn't just trying to, for instance, I'm just going to use this as a dummy, and if I'm trying to reach out, somebody's holding this and I'm trying to sign it, it's going to end up mostly over here and it's not going to look good. But if I have the chance to pick it up, hold it in my hand, and then sign it, it's going to be much more clear. And that's what he did. So that's how that one ended up so clear. I don't know if I saw him do that for anyone else that day. So I think I just got really, really lucky. But all I know is I will never sell that car. That is the one car that is just off limits. Like, even the Homestead would sell before that one. So yes, it did turn out well though. Am I going to all the races during the triple header? Yes, I'm going to Xfinity. Well, it's only Saturday and Sunday, and Bristol. So yes, I don't know which one you're talking about, but I'm going to 3 races for each of the weekends. But yes, I will. So it's going to be Indy, then Xfinity, then Cup. So I got all 3 of those, and then Bristol. I will also be going to all 3 races when we go down in September. So, where are you at there, AJ Gaming? What's your location as far as in the States? I just want to think of what track would be the best suited for a first race if you haven't gone yet. Because you want to go someday. I'm not going to tell you to go Austin. I wouldn't go to Circuit of the Americas first. I mean, if it's close and it's easy to get to, I would do that. But if you had an option, I would go with... It's hard not to say Talladega, man. It's such a cool track. I've never been there, but I have seen so much stuff. I'm trying to think of something close. So I see what you mean by going to Bristol. Texas is a terrible race. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Texas does not put on as good a show. So if I was to be one of those people that's like, get you hooked, I'd say go to Talladega. But if it's easy, go to Texas or Austin, or, that's perfectly fine. Like, I live next to Kansas and Chicago, and I say next to 6 hours away. So obviously those are the first 2 choices. But then if I were to say, how do you hook someone on NASCAR? Go to Bristol. Absolutely go to Bristol. That's the place to go. We'll see how Indy goes, but absolutely Bristol is one of the best tracks. Oh, that's right, Talladega. I forgot Dylan went flying when he was subbing. Yep. I bet you went to Dega and then just got hooked, and now 5 races in a row, Lawrence. 5 in a row. But yeah, it doesn't mean your first race has to be there. I just know that that is definitely a good place to go. So if you go to Texas or Circuit of the Americas and you're like, it's okay, then try another track because it could get a lot better. Kansas has been great. I mean, I have loved Kansas. So if you're anywhere near that track, that is one of the better tracks I've been to. Chicago was meh, okay. Iowa, frankly, was meh. I don't know. I just didn't. It wasn't quite as good. But Kansas has always been a good track. Justin just got in here. Unfortunately, you missed everything, but yeah. Did I go to any races last season? I did. I went to the Bristol Night Race with that car winning, and the Kansas race, which Joey Logano's car is coming out next week. So I'll have both my race win cars in. So I did go to 2 last year, and I'll be going to 4 this year. Have I been to Vegas? I have been to the track, but never for a race. I was just in Vegas, so naturally I go to find the racetrack and, see it, but I have not been to a race there. Same with Dover or Daytona. I've been to the tracks, but I've never actually seen a race there. Excuse me. Man, that root beer's fuzzy. Anyway, yeah, so Charlotte is a good one. Yep, I've heard good things about Charlotte. I mean, for me, if I go to Charlotte, I'm going to stay for a week or 2. I'm going to see all the race shops. I'm going to see all the museums. I'm going to see everything if I go down to Charlotte. So it's on my plans. Ryan Newman is supposed to be shipped by the 2nd of September. Is that the Kohler one? I believe the 164th is out, so that's coming. I miss going to races something fierce. Didn't get to Martinsville twice last year. Wait, have you been to Martinsville? I didn't know you had been down there. Debating if I want to go to Vegas, Auto Club, or Phoenix next season. First race in a long time. I would pick Auto Club simply for the fact of I believe they'll still be under the old track format. So it'll be your literal last chance to see it on the big layout. And I know the racing may not be as good, but I think long term you will want to be able to say, oh yeah, I watched a race on the big track, and then I watched it on the new track. So I would recommend doing Auto Club on the big track before they get rid of it. So even I thought about flying out to see it just because I want to see tracks before they go and get repaved and look at Atlanta. I never saw the current Atlanta. Now it's going to be I don't know what it's going to be. But do I wish I could have seen it under the old configuration? A little bit, yeah. So, yeah. So if it's closer to you as well, I would recommend that one personally. But pre-order Chase's 164 Napa scheme from the NASCAR shop, and it won't be here till November. Wait, really? I have his schemes right now. I already pulled them out, but I literally have 2 of them. I believe I got 2. But I have 2 of the Napa cars in already. So, man, NASCAR is being slow because I've already got them. I mean, shoot, I've already got these too. So, behind on that. Got my 124 Newman shipped out September 2nd. Wait, what? Shipped out? Dude, I think you mean August because September's a month away. If you time traveled here, you got to tell me who to bet on in the first couple weeks of the NFL season so I can make some money. So, just saying. Now you pre-order from Racing USA. Why? Why would you do that? I'm just kidding. I have to say that, though, because I obviously have my own site now. So, technically competition. But at the end of the day, everybody that collects diecasts, it's like there is no competition. Like, you just want to get everybody or more people interested in the hobby. But, yes, I do have a website. So, come on. Yeah, NASCAR shop's always like a month late. That's why I don't think I've ever gotten much from them. Only have been to 2 NASCAR tracks, Daytona and Darlington. Have you seen races at them? Is Sonoma a good first race being on the West Coast? I've never been, so I don't know for sure. I imagine it's probably a little tough to see with the way the hills are structured. So it might be not the greatest, but I mean, if it's close and it's easy to get to, why not? Like, if you can go to 2 races, go to 2. That's my opinion. Let's see. I went to Daytona last year. The sad Jimmy fan. Yes, that had to be not as fun. I actually have never been at a race where my driver got eliminated from something, like playoffs or whatnot. Kansas was an elimination race for a lot of years. And, well, I shouldn't say that. Chase did get eliminated the one year in 2016, but Kane was still running, so I wasn't as invested. 2017, I didn't go to the fall race. 2018, he won the fall race, and Blaney got eliminated, so my sister knew. 2019, he barely scathed his way into the final round. 2020, it was the opener of the final round. So, going to save up for Sheldon Creed and Austin Cindric's Phoenix wins 124th from your website. Hey, when you do, make sure you use the promo code RaceCraze for free shipping. So you do get free shipping on any item over $25 with the promo code RaceCraze. So it's all one word, but use that code, you get free shipping on stuff. So make sure you use it. Because I have had some people that didn't use it, and I don't know that they were from the YouTube page here, but definitely recommend that because I can always get you a break where I can. Dega was the best. Charlotte, I saw the 600 where Truex dominated. Yeah, I'm sure if you see a guy dominate, it's a little annoying. Atlanta, I went yearly from 09 to 18, saw a lot of Harvick. You actually didn't see a lot of Harvick wins. So I know you said, but he won in 18, 19, and 20. So he won 3 times, but he really didn't win a lot of races at Atlanta. He won in 2001 and did not win until 2018. It was crazy. He had led like over 1,500 laps without winning, which was insane. So yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and then saw a lot of Harvick wins and went to Darlington this year. Yeah, so obviously if you went to Atlanta, that means you probably saw Kane win a couple times, which obviously I would have loved to have gotten to see him win just once, but never got to get there. Most of the Xfinity. Yeah, he destroyed the Xfinity field, so that's a little different. Was only available on their website. What was only available on their website? What are you talking about? Oh, the autograph ones? I can technically offer them. I just don't yet. If that's something people are interested in, I may start, but I usually don't just because it's one more thing to have to try to stock. So if I have, say, 1 on hand, I have to have now 2 on hand. And I'm still just a 26-year-old. So, for me, trying to have stuff on hand is... it's a start. It's a struggle to start a business, but it's a hobby, so it's fun. It was probably 2014 or 2009, Ethan. It had to been one of those 2 years. I have that memorized like the back of my hand. The regular one sold out. Okay, so it's the Kohler one. Yeah, those, I don't even know if I ever saw that one because I didn't have my website up when those came out, so... let's see. Is there anything else you guys wanted to see again off of the ones we went through? Because I also had the stuff from last week. So if you guys want me to pull something up on the screen, just let me know. I'll pop it up quick, but you just got to let me know. So I've never been to a race at Martinsville. I tried to go both races last year, but wasn't selected. Oh, that's right. It was COVID. I forgot. Yes, that had to be obnoxious. COVID was a meh. And then you didn't get to see Chase win at the fall race. That's a bummer. Because I think they had opened capacity up originally, and then they shut it back down. Liquid color Bristol. Okay, yeah, I can get that. There it is. I need to have water. I gotta stop drinking so much root beer. Oh man, that's a bummer. You went all the way down there and didn't get to see it win. I mean, it's probably cool to go, but I mean, obviously, I wish you could have gotten to the track. I'm glad you'll get to go to Indy though. That'll be a pretty good one. There's that liquid color. So, that liquid turned out something fierce. I don't have it yet. It's coming. They literally just showed up today. So I'm getting them coming this way. They'll probably be sometime late next week. I'll see them. So yeah, the new ones will be in early to late next week. And the Bubba Wallace 23 cars. I'll plop them down here too for you. Let me slide them up. There we go. There you go. I want to make sure you guys can see. Let's do this. All right, Brett, your car was there. There you go. All right, now they're there for good visibility. All right, let me keep reading. Oops, there we go. Okay, so liquid color Bristol. Yeah, wow, that's a popular one. Well, that's cool. It's a cool looking car. The liquid, I'm not gonna lie, I think my favorite liquid finish that I've ever gotten was probably the no, not liquid. It was Galaxy that looked so good on the Night Owl. What was my favorite Baja Blast. 100%. Best liquid finish I've ever seen is the Baja Blast car, and it's not close. So yes, Baja Blast, 100% the best. So yeah, that was definitely a something I would have wanted to. Oh man, that Baja Blast! If I could get another one of them, they were so cool. Anyway, let's see here. Am I getting McDowell's 500? Yes, I am getting it in a standard elite with the, I believe it's the dual autographed one. So I have McDowell's 500 when coming. That in that version, I don't have any special finishes because the paint scheme is bleh, it's mediocre at best. The paint colors and stuff. So I do have one coming, but it's just it's only gonna be standard finish. Going to Martinsville in April. They sent you a link with tickets being paid for. Well, that's nice. I mean, you still got to travel, but, at least they're making up for, obviously, traveling down there and getting kind of hosed. Will the Bubba DoorDash be on the website? So I didn't plan on it. Again, if you want one, you can message through Facebook or Instagram. But I have found most 164ths are too expensive to get, for instance, I'm just going to do the math. This is probably, I think it's an $7 or $8.99 for this car. And then it takes about $9 to ship it. So between this and shipping, it's like $18-20. But if you get 6 or 8 of them, your cost per car goes down significantly. So again, I can put it on there, but it may be better off to do a bundle of 6 or a bundle of 12 because you do get a price break on it, and you end up getting obviously more cars for it. So again, totally can do it, but I'm just letting you know it just, to me, it doesn't feel like a good deal if someone's paying $15, or actually they're getting more like $17, and they're only getting one 164th. So that's just my thing. So that's just something I have to always $7.99. I think, is it 7 or 8 for the 2021s though? So that's why I got to make sure if it's 7 or 8, because the old one, if it's $7.99 on Lionel, then that's what I have to go by, because I think they're the one that set it. So yeah, it would be $7.99 plus 9-ish. I think it's about 9 for shipping, something close to that. So you're looking at $16 for one 164th. That's terrible. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's a terrible deal. It makes way more sense if you can go and get 6 of them and get free shipping, because then you're at least getting 6 cars out of it, and 6 cars at $8 a piece is still, it's gonna be closer to $40, but at least they're $6 a piece. So anyway, I always have to point that out. So again, I totally can. You just have to let me know, but I want to make sure you're getting a good deal too. Am I going to get any of the remaining races? Am I going? Hold on. Are I going to any of the remaining races this year? I'm going to Indy and Bristol. Okay. Yes, I'm actually going to Indy and Bristol and Kansas. So I have 3 races left yet this year that I'm going to. So I have my Bristol tickets. I have my Indy tickets. I don't have my Kansas tickets yet because I have to always double check and see. But I'm almost certain that I'm going down to that one because I go every time I can. Hello, Beckett. That's your name. Hi, my name is Beckett. Hi. The display, you mean that one? Is that the display you're talking about? Because yeah, that was a cool Walmart purchase. Apparently they had those cases for sale on Walmart.com for like $20, so I picked a couple up. Okay, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Hold on, I wanted to see this last one quick. Who wins first, Harvick or Hamlin? Hamlin. Honorable mentions for best liquid colors are the Dew SA and 2017 Chase Darlington. Yeah, those are on the list. That 2017 is good, but the Baja Blast is better, man. That car is sharp. I'm trying to think if there's any others that really break it down. I mean, the liquid color of Jimmy's final ride was good. Jeff's one was really good too. This one's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This one's is a good car, but it's gonna be hard to convince me that the Baja Blast isn't there. All right, let me go back up here. I think I missed one. Favorite COT era scheme. COT era is considered 2007 to 2012. The 2011 Casey Kane Red Bull car. I love that car. That was such a good looking race car. It was a Toyota, so, say what you will about the front of it, but that Red Bull car looked so good. That is probably my favorite scheme. Tickets for 2 Daytona, both days, infield passes were like $500. Wow. I mean, infield passes are expensive, so that's not surprising, but I was actually looking to go to the 500, but I think it was just a little expensive to travel yet. So maybe if the travel industry is cheapening up with all the cuts and stuff, though, but, we'll have to see. The Harvick Indy Win liquid. I haven't actually seen that one, so I'll have to see if I can find a picture of that. See how good that looks. Let's see here. Still regret selling your Baja Blast liquid color. Oh man, that is a bummer because that thing is such a jewel. I was close. Somebody offered me a lot for it, and I didn't take it. But man, I almost let it go. Thank goodness I didn't. But gonna take a while to finish. $10 a week. What kind of job is that? Unless you're too young for a job, then it's a different story. Because usually, if you're young, it's hard to collect at a young age. It gets easier the older you get. Travel is expensive. It's $3,000 for a plane car. Yeah, it's not cheap, and that's why I haven't gone so far. Okay, too young to work. So, hey, never know. Mowing lawns, that stuff. The government can't do much with you. They don't mess with you if you're just mowing lawns for people. So, if you live in the snowy areas, shovel some driveways, get out there, get some work done. It can happen, but. Collecting diecasts, I still remember those days. You earn a little at a time, and then you get to your Walmart once or twice a month. I think it was less than once a month, but when you go, you picked all $30 of what you made in the last, and you'd pick 4 out and have 10 left or something, and I've been there before. Just arrived in Indy. Well, you're a little ways ahead of me, so originally I was going to be almost there tonight, and then I was going to get there tomorrow morning, but I have a new phone coming in tomorrow morning, so I wanted to get that and take it with, because my battery life is so bad on this phone that it wouldn't have made it through the 2 races, so I want to be able to take pictures and videos, and just in general, I needed an upgrade. I've had this phone for 4 years, so I use it for a long time. Cleaning dog poop. Well, it's a start, man. It's a start. Got to start somewhere. Anyone that tells you that you're going to make money for nothing and you're not going to have to work hard, they're lying. If they don't work hard, they're not making good money. And if they do, they're probably a liar or a cheater. Someone you don't want to be around. So, went to Kansas this year. Also, do you remember how many diecasts that are in similar to Chase's? Wait, what? Hold on. Cool. Okay, I got to read this one. Went to Kansas this year. And also, do I remember how many diecasts that are in cases similar to my... So when you say in cases, these are custom cases. Like this was not a built case. Like this was just a basic case. I added the sticker. I added all the Kansas related stuff to it. The case itself, I think, cost about $20 when I got it. And you can get them off of Amazon. I happened to get it around Christmas time off of Walmart, but they're just kind of a generic case. It just says Chase Elliott and Hendrick Motorsports. There's no year or anything on it, so you can put any year, any model, anything in it. And I just chose this one because that was my favorite car. So that's how that one works. I've noticed I definitely have a younger crowd, at least younger than me, on my channel here, which is good. I mean, the fact is, I always wished that there were more people showing this stuff off when I was 10. YouTube was really raw back then. I mean, you got to realize I'm from the olden days, and by olden days, YouTube was still around, but it was the Wild West YouTube, not this pampered, sensory YouTube. Like, you, I have to laugh now, but man, I mean, this was the type of YouTube where 1 minute you're watching Charlie bit my finger, and the next minute you're watching a beheading video, like just the Wild West of YouTube videos. It was a weird time, but yeah, that was, they didn't have a lot of this diecast type stuff or Livestream or any of that. So, what's up with Monster not approving the rights to make the Win diecast? It's weird that they would sponsor a series and not make the merch. So, yes, that is not a Monster, but it's a Coca-Cola thing. Coca-Cola is the worst company to have anything to do with NASCAR ever because they hate merchandise. So, if Coca-Cola sponsors anything, it can't be on the car. If they have a primary sponsor on a car, no, you can't make it. They're so picky about what can get made for apparel and stuff. And it's like, why sponsor a sport then if you don't want apparel? Like, Coca-Cola drives me up a wall with that crap. But yes, it's Coca-Cola because they're all under the same umbrella. It's not Monster, or technically, but yeah, it goes back to Coke. Growing 124 scale collection, best quality and cost efficiency to display. So, my personal favorite is I'm going to just pick up my phone here and see that shelf over there. That shelf, the bookshelf thing, is a Target bookshelf. I think they're about $25 for a shelf. and it gives you 3 shelves, maybe 4. I think it's 4. And it gives you 4 shelves, and it's easy to assemble. I don't even know if it takes a screwdriver, frankly. Maybe just a screwdriver to assemble it. But you get it all put together, and you get 4 shelves. Now, I have 8 shelves, or do I have 8 or 7? No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically, the bottom would be 8, but I have 7 shelves. And went to Menards and bought some particle board that matched the color, or as close as I could, cut them to size, and got more shelves out of it. So now I have 7 per shelf. But yes, so for $25, I at least get 4 shelves in those bookcases. And then if I go to Walmart and pick up, or not Walmart, sorry, Menards / any Home Depot, Lowe's type store, and pick up a 8-foot long particle board, cut it into 2-foot lengths, then you have a bunch of more shelves. So that to me was the most efficient way, because cases like this one, that big clear one there, that case will run you like $100. You can get 4 whole bookcases for that, and you can hold a lot more cars. So just wanted to let you know there. So let's see. $4 under minimum wage is my area. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, honestly, if anyone's looking for a job right now, now is your time to go get one. If you want a raise, this is the time, because there is such a demand. You just walk in and say, oh, I'm already making this much, so you're going to have to do better than that. And there's places that are desperate enough they will. So obviously find a good job, find an employee an employer, right, and values you, because if they pay you a lot but they really don't value you, term anyway, because they don't care. You have to have them really care about you back, because then they're going to take care of you, like when you have an issue, or they're going to promote you. So just a quick little thing. When I was a kid, I had to detassel. Oh, we don't do much of that in at least up here in Iowa anymore. There's a little of it yet, but we don't see near as many detasseled fields like we used to. So yes, that kind of went away, but that's not fun stuff. Especially, I'm guessing Missouri's hot. What other races besides Indy am I going to this year? So I have been to Kansas in the spring already. Saw Kyle win both of those. And then I'm going to Indy this weekend. I'm going to Bristol in September, and I'm going to Kansas again in the fall. I also went to the Knoxville truck race. So those are my races for this year. Technically SRX too, so I didn't put that on there. But let's see. Any estimate for when the next wave of metal chassis are coming out? I have an estimate. I really do. I don't think I can tell you. Here's what I will say. Stay tuned. Stay tuned tomorrow at noon. So make sure you stay tuned and have your notification bell on, because if I fire up my live stream, you don't want to miss it. So make sure you have that on. That's all I can say. Make sure it's ready, because I'll be live streaming from the passenger seat of a car. Let's see here. Probably work at McDonald's next year, because then you can buy Diecast with your own money and stop begging my parents. Hey, got to start somewhere. And guess what? Once you have that McDonald's experience, you can move that and do other things, because there's other. Usually, if you look at a McDonald's, say you're in a city, there's usually a thing called the industrial park of your city. You can go into places like that, and they'll usually pay you more. And they don't make you work weekends. It just depends on what you have, what you can do, availability wise. But I know, like our personal family business that does the ag wheel stuff, we're going to be looking for part timers that pay roughly $15-16 an hour here, and they won't work weekends, and they'll be somewhat flexible scheduling. So I'm just saying, if you look in the industrial type side, where it's not quite so service and fast food oriented, or just retail type stuff, you tend to get better hours, and you're going to find it's a better, more fulfilling job. Just saying. So it doesn't mean you won't ever want to touch McDonald's, but don't be afraid to look that direction. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Remember when the old wind valve? Oh, the thing is, I actually did see some of those, but it was only like right before I started doing my own YouTube stuff. Like, I saw the videos from cars in 2014 and stuff. I was like, oh, these are cool. And then I was like, where's all the new stuff? And that's when I started. So I stumbled onto a couple of his, because I was interested in a Casey Kane Pocono car, and I'd never seen it. So I was like wanting to see it, and he had a review on it. And then I was like, oh, well, maybe he's got, some of these newer stuff. And he doesn't do as many of those anymore. So that's why I decided to start mine. So that way I could show people the cars that I personally myself wanted to buy. So, all right, let's see here. It's a good drink though. I don't know what you're talking about. I gotta go back up. I missed it. Too late. You're a counselor at your. I'm assuming you're gonna say camp. Hey, there's Donovan. Welcome in. Missed a bunch of the stream. What are the favorites of the new arrivals? So the favorite so far has been the two Bubbas, the 164s here, and the liquid color Harvick. Those have been pretty popular. I also did show off the Brett Moffitt, Harry Gant car and truck. I got DIN 1 on the truck, so that's pretty cool. And then what else did we show off? Oh, we did show off, let me show this. The Hooters Night Owl 164th came in. Chase Elliott's Roval and Denny Hamlin's Talladega. So that's kind of what we've seen so far. So if there's anything you want to see, just post it, and I'll plop it on the screen, because these have been sitting long enough, so we can put another one on. Reason I asked about Creed and Cindric's win is because it would be cool to have 3 champions from the first season watching NASCAR. Hey, I'll make sure to have them available. Let me know if you want autographed or not, because I can get both. So you just got to let me know. The autographed ones are usually like 10 to 15 more expensive, so not terrible, but you know, if you want to get them signed in person, that's always fun too. So local camp, yeah, okay. So that's, hey, working is working. Got to start somewhere. I used to make, I believe it was $5 an hour mowing lawns. I didn't realize till later that it was way off in terms of pay rate, but it is what it is. It wasn't bad, but oh man, tell you what, when you work a 10-hour day and you realize you get $50 in your day, you're kind of like, eh. It was tax-free though, because you know nobody knew. With the 12 Days of Dale diecast series last year, how many do I still have? I still have 2. I still have the Pass on the Grass and the Clean Windshield, both Wrangler cars. The rest of them I have moved past. I don't remember much of that movie or anything, and I made room for some other cool cars. But yep, just 2 of those left. Let's see. With the jobs, I'm trying to get one for money to save after 3 tries, no hiring. I don't know where you're at, man. There's tons of stuff available. I mean, it depends. Sometimes it's tough to get through the door in the interview stuff, but man, from what I've seen, there's openings everywhere. So all I can say is keep pushing and make sure you don't ignore the industrial park areas, because a lot of people always go to their Targets, their Walmarts, their fast food areas, because that's where they've been. You shop there, that place. But if you snake on back to the industrial park area, there's a lot more businesses, and they treat their people a lot better generally. So it's definitely worth checking it out. Let's see here. Yes, stay tuned. Let's see. Gonna have to find a Hooters. Yeah, I luckily was able to bring in some Hooters shirts, but I would not have been able to get them in time to bring them to Indy. So there's actually I showed it on the live stream last time, but there's actually a shirt that says Chase at the Indy Road Course with the Hooters stuff. So it literally is the Chase Elliott Hooters Indy Road Course shirt. And so I have that shirt, and I have a Hooters, like just an owl shirt. I'm bringing both of those. I'm probably not going to wear the one because it's black, and if you've ever worn a black shirt in the sun, you know that that's a terrible idea. So definitely have to get some of that Hooters merch though. Not going to be a jacket either. Am I still going to sell diecasts on eBay? A little bit. I'm only going to use eBay as a last resort. I want to kind of just get my site to be its primary thing, but sometimes I got to get some stuff out of the way so that I can make room for some more. So I'll still have the page. It's not going to go anywhere, but it's just not going to be quite as busy as, say, what we have now. One more peek at the Denny Dega. Sure. No problem. Let me slide this back into its box because I don't have enough room up here. I'm already squishing everything. Did I pop the wind card out of there? No, it's still in there. Trying to keep track of everything. I gotta get ready to go to Indy tomorrow too, guys. I'm just such a good guy when it comes to making sure you guys get to see stuff. What can I say? Oh, I think someone just super chatted. I gotta look here. My chat is so far behind. I think there's a super chat. So let me get to you. I gotta get this Denny Hamlin out first. There we go. Oop, don't tip over now. All right, there's the Denny. Okay, so this is the ARC, but I have ARCs and Elites for this the Denny Talladega. And like I said before, they will come with pins. The first 6 or 7 will come with the pin. So as soon as I get them put up on the website, I'm going to put them in stock. And everything in stock has a pin with it. Once they're gone, I can get more, but they won't have the pin. So I will be listing it as with pin and everything. But those are the lines that are very distinct. All right, let's see here. Might get an infield ticket to Phoenix for 150. Doesn't seem too bad. I would potentially wait, and the only reason I say that is COVID. So with it being Phoenix, I don't think drivers are going to sign anything. I don't think crews are going to touch anything because they do not want to touch COVID. They want to win a championship. So the only reason I say that is just it might be worth waiting because you may not get as much access this year just because of the COVID stuff. 50 better than 0? It is better than 0, but depends on how much other stuff you could have done. If I get a chance, I highly recommend picking up a Spark IMSA diecast and doing a review. Spark IMSA. Okay. I'll have to take a look at that. Spark IMSA. I've never actually gotten one of those yet. I don't know near as much about it, so spent way too much on diecast this year. Not even a decent salary can compete with this hobby. No, it cannot. It definitely takes the main chunk out of it. There's moments you can kind of finagle through it, but yeah, it'll kick you quick. Wow, you sent a super chat and just said hello. Not even a crazy question for me. Well, thank you, Jaden. I appreciate that. Harold, I bought a 2021 Chase Elliott Elite on the Hendrick website. I'm new to NASCAR diecast. I was wondering if it was a smart decision. Maybe. How much did you pay, really? I mean, that's what it really matters. Let's see here. Chase Elliott Elite 2021. So the cost on that diecast should have been $87.99. And if you had gotten it from, say, I don't think I had pre-orders for that one, but a site like mine, when I have them, you should be able to get an $87.99. And with Race Craze, the promo code Race Craze, you get free shipping. So if you got it for more than $87.99 plus ship and free shipping, yeah, it could have been better. But if it's not the worst. I mean, if you paid $100 and something and then shipping, probably not a great deal. $87 plus shipping, fair deal. $87 with free shipping, good deal. So that's what my site has, but you got to know the promo code, which is Race Craze, the channel here. So Race Craze promo code on RAS Diecast. That is the free shipping code for anything over $25. Got to always bring that up. May go to the Bristol Night Race or Kansas next year. Both. Seriously, do both. That's what I do. No, if I had to pick, I would. Oh, that's a tough one. Honestly, I would definitely have said Bristol Night Race last year before I went. I don't think Bristol was quite as good being in the playoffs because drivers are not wanting to push and shove each other. You don't want to knock a playoff guy out. And I don't know. Last year was a little lackluster. So I hope it gets better. The Kansas race was great. I mean, outside of the fact that TV only watched one battle, but outside of that, the atmosphere around the race was good. But Bristol is a hard place to beat, and it's a triple header. So I would say Bristol. So I don't have any in my size. Was that the issue? Yes, I have 2 shirts. I mean, when I say I have 2 shirts, I literally washed them, took them out of the bag, took the tags off and everything. Like I was planning to wear them and stuff. But I was definitely willing to share it or, get you a shirt just because that way you'd have one. But yeah, the size wasn't good enough. So because I knew I was going to meet up with you Sunday, I figured if I had one of your size, I'd just give you that one. But I don't have any in the right size because I have an extra large. I would say was smart. Oh, did I miss his? Oh, okay. I didn't see it yet, so I don't know. Yeah, no, you're not getting scammed. If it's Hendrick Motorsports, you're not getting scammed. It's just a matter of I just always like to make sure if you can get a good deal on a car, or know where to get good deals, definitely. Because say you get one of these cars off of NASCAR.com, I don't think you get free shipping. So that's why I always say, hit the diecast dealers. They'll take care of you. I'm going to Indy just for Sunday. Well, hey, I mean, you're still going for something. I cannot wait to see the Indy car. I haven't seen an Indy race in a while, so hopefully they'll be back at Iowa next year and I can watch them there too. But hey, it'll still be a good race. I hope it's going to be fun with the road course. I'm a little concerned that it's not going to be quite as iconic, but the hillside might be better because the grandstands are sold out for the champ race. Maybe. I mean, I've never been to Phoenix, so I really don't know what the sight lines are like. It's just a matter of how do you enjoy sitting? Do you enjoy a bleacher seat or do you like sitting on the hillside with maybe lawn chairs? I don't know. I've never been to the track, Bought 109. Is that a number? You bought 109 diecasts this year? Dude, I mean, I've done that, but I'm selling them too. So that, I mean, I have an excuse, man. Why haven't you bought them from me? Now I'm mad. No, I'm just kidding. Man, if you're not even a dealer, that's impressive for dealer numbers. Man, that's crazy. Do I have Sam Myers Bristol win for sale? I do. I think I'll have one of them. I have one extra. So I'll have one that will go on the site. If you want to claim it now, shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook. I will reserve it, and then it won't even hit the site. I can just send you stuff through PayPal, or I can put it on the site and let you know when. But yes, if you want to reserve it, let me know. But otherwise, it'll just go up probably sometime after Indy when I have a chance to sit down and take my pictures and plug all the info in for all this, because working a full-time job plus this week hit me hard. I can't even show you what my desk is. Opinion of the Indy Road Course. Not as iconic as the Oval. I think the Indy Road Course is a good road course. I would just frankly think it'd be cooler if they did the Indy Road Course one week and then immediately did the Oval race the next. So they did, like, say they did the Indy Road Course on like Friday night or Friday or Saturday or something, but then the big race is Sunday. And I'm talking, when I say a big race, I'm talking like you have testing, you have practices, you have big qualifying. Like, this is a big deal event. Bring it back to that stature. What's up, Dank Heat Gamer? Welcome in. Did I hear about Max Pappas missing the return due to COVID? I did. I saw that. Do I have any Kyle Busch from 2017 to 2020 M&M's cars for sale? Found a 2020 for 110, 2019 for 80. I have his throwback Elite at 87, but I don't have any of the standard car. I also have the Skittles zombie car, so it's not M&M's, but I have his zombie car and I have the throwback Elite currently on the website. Corey LaJoy's number 7 diecast is gonna blow up in pricing. I guess I didn't know that. I did see that. I did see that it was hard to find. Like, it was already kind of selling out places because I couldn't even get a hold of any. So, not super surprising. It is kind of a neat car. When I'm done saving up for the Phoenix wins, where do I let you know? Oh, you don't have to. I mean, you can just message me if you need extra time. Again, Facebook Messenger and hello. Hi, buddy. Jeez, bro. I'm going to go ahead and pick you up. Oh, there we go. All right. Hi, bud. Gosh, he's a friendly cat tonight. He's normally not like this. I'm just going to let him sit in my lap for a minute. He's very content to sit there. Okay. What'd you miss? You just missed a cat. I don't know how. The 8:47. How far off am I? 47. Okay, I'm only a minute off. I'm still okay. Okay, so yeah, the Spark cars. I'm curious to. I'll have to check one out. I'll have a lot of Acme Sprint cars coming in the next month, so it's gonna be a while before I can check any of that. But definitely stay tuned for the Sprint cars. I'm excited for those. Those are gonna look really cool. So definitely don't sleep on those. Let's see. McDowell and Almirola first round exit in the playoff. Yeah, probably. I mean, Almirola's been better, so he could potentially sneak in. I don't see any way McDowell sneaks through. Just with the track selection alone is probably going to be tough. Let's see here. Yes, there's the kitty. I knew those chats were coming. He just had to get his attention. I don't know, man. Maybe he knows I'm leaving for a weekend and wants to make sure he gets his cuddles in so he can remember them. Let's see here. What breed of cat? He's a mutt. I don't know. We found him in a tire. So that's the that's the extent of it. We found him in a tire. Yeah, you can hear he's still purring if you can hear him. He's a little quiet. He doesn't purr very loud, but let's see here. What are the differences between the 2020 and 2021 Hooters Night Owl? So let me look at first glance. I would say there's no Mountain Dew logo on the left corner area. The Lumar and that area up by the contingencies. Obviously the windshield banner doesn't say Cup Series. And I'm going to have to get them side by side before I'll see the rest. I don't have my Elite in yet. So once the Elite comes in, I can compare the two. But right now I'm just looking at a 164th and kind of going off the top of my head. So I believe another thing is the Valvoline logo on the C post is a circle. It used to be a square. So those are just kind of some of the ones that pop into my head right off the bat. Oh, nibble on me. Let's see. You should make a video whenever you do. Wait, what was video? What now? Oh, the video. Yes, I will probably make a video showcasing the differences. Ow, he bit me. He's trying to grab my hand. But yes, I'll probably make one as soon as I'm making the video. I know the elites are in, so I should be seeing them hopefully in the next week or two. All right, everybody. It has been an hour and 40 minutes. I have to get prepped to go to Indianapolis. As I said, if you haven't already, do give this stream a thumbs up. Also, again, if you are interested in any of the cars I showed off and wanted to get one reserved, make sure you send me a message. As I said, Facebook, Instagram, or the website has a contact form. It's a little clunky, but it's an option if you don't have Facebook or Instagram. So you can email there too. But that will be a good way to reserve something if you really want one. So definitely make sure if you're wanting one, make sure you get it reserved because I can't guarantee how long I'll have them. So looking forward to tomorrow at 12 Eastern. Yeah, I think, yes, 12 Eastern tomorrow is when be sure to be near either near your phone or your computer or whatever. But live stream will be 12 Eastern tomorrow. It'll be a little wonky. I'm going to be doing it from a car. Never done it before. We'll see how the reception goes. All going to be new to me, but we're going to give it a try. So definitely make sure you are ready for that. So have that notification bell on. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, RAS Diecast, the website, none of this stuff's up yet, so it's not going to be there yet. It will be at some point. I said 1/64. If you have a specific one in mind, you're going to have to message me, or if you want the bundle of 12, but you want to make sure that you have a specific one in that bundle, you just got to put it in the note. But that'll wrap it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will have some updates from Indy later in the week and some different stuff. That'll all be over on the other channel, Race Craze Unlocked. So if you haven't already subscribed over there, make sure you head over there so that way you at least can see some of that stuff. That's where I post non-diecast content, race reviews, at the track events, things like that. That's all over there. This is strictly diecast now. We've separated, or I say me. I've separated that. So anyway. By the way, not an autograph, please. Oh, I can't. I don't know where you're at, man. Oh, I would like no autograph. I do not have social media. Okay, hold on. Let me get your other message quick. I want to make sure. Phoenix. Okay, Phoenix, no autograph. Gotcha. Okay. I will make sure to I'll keep a note of that. I'll get at least a couple on hand for you. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow at noon Eastern for another special surprise.